Hello everybody, welcome back to Belgique Profonde. How's it going, Hitman?
Pretty well, Fat. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I have to apologize for missing last episode. I just got distracted. Things were happening. I didn't mean to. I meant to be here, but I got sidetracked, so apologies. But I'm here now, so what are we doing?
We fired Kara.
We fired Kara?
Yep.
We fired him?
Yep.
In a kiln?
In a cannon.
In a cannon? Okay.
Yes.
So he's over there somewhere, huh?
Over there. I think he landed somewhere in Westbridge.
Okay.
No, he's unable to join us tonight because he's at a party.
Why didn't he invite us to the party? We're party guys. Jeez.
We are two wild and crazy guys.
Yes.
So, today, what are we doing? We are doing a canola harvest.
Canola.
So, let me see. Where it's canola, we can probably run 2 harvesters and then have a tipper just on the side of the field where we unload as we go.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
So, I will grab a tractor.
Oh, of course it's that thingy majigger. No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it.
Sound like a blind man playing Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Did I get it? Click, did I get it?
Yay, I did get it. I was right, but I just didn't do the right thingy majig of doofiness.
Well, I started off right away getting stuck on a curb. Oh, I just got pushed to talk on. I forgot to change the voice activation for recording. Oh well. Life's a little challenges.
Life has challenges?
Alrighty, we're off to see the wizard on field 7. So what's new with you this week? Channel-wise, video-wise.
Channel-wise? Well, I have just, earlier today, so same recording day, recorded my first single-player farming sim.
Oh, sweet.
I started that out with a complete derp, so episode 1. Yeah, it was, ooh, that was interesting.
Yeah, and this is a curb.
Yeah, so, and I'm planning, I actually downloaded the latest version of Farming World, and so I plan tomorrow to record the first episode of a Let's Play of that.
Oh, nice. Lots of new stuff then.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Okay, do you want me to go round and round the outside?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna kind of park in the bushes here on the side.
Okay. Do you want me to grab the other thing, or are you okay to
I'll go
grab
get
that
it
yourself? Okie doke. Okay, let's press the button. Get this baby going. Ooh, I have hands. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that.
Can't remember how to start this thing.
Select it in the selection and numpad enter.
Yeah, okay, I thought it was selected, but it was not.
That's the issue I had. I was pressing the right button, but I wasn't actually selected on the do for thingy majig of flipness. So yeah. So what's new with you?
Oh, I've been doing some single-player farm sim, and had a nice little derpy thing I showed last night on. I was just doing some off-screen testing on it's kind of a solo world of the same thing, or solo build. Anyway, I'm driving along my logging truck and kind of bumped the car a little bit, and next thing I know, the logs kind of glitched out on my truck, and I started flying all over the place. It was pretty funny. Had a log explosion when I reset the truck. The logs went everywhere. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It took me over an hour to load them all up again.
Oh.
Anyway,
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, sounds good. Round and round the field we go, field we go, field we go. Ha 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 ha.
It's like our theme song.
It is.
You should record that and we could put it at the start of each video. Then you don't have to sing it anymore.
Is that because you don't want me to sing it anymore, or you want to preserve my voice?
Well, I was thinking maybe on the Fords and we could replace the engine sound with that song. So every time you start it. So then as you go around the field, it's singing it the entire time.
I think that would drive a few people insane. Probably yourself included.
No, I don't get driven insane.
Isn't that not your defense when you murder someone with a 2x4 with a nail in it?
I usually don't get caught.
Okay. That's probably a good thing.
And my defense is Phad did it. If I do get caught. See,
if
I
there
would...
no purple fingerprints, then Phad didn't do it.
I'd point him to all these videos and say, see, he's obsessed with 2x4s with nails in it.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I may not have started that conversation, but there we go.
Like the texture for this canola, looks good.
Yeah.
Heard right. I think I can go all the way around a second time before unloading.
I just decided to...
Stop for reasons of?
Yeah, basically. Well, I was passing it and it was going to be in range, so, you know.
I was going to pipe up, but I'll wait for the next trip around. Because I thought you were going to still be stopped. Though I should let you get ahead of it, because that dust is probably going to lag my screen. Yeah, you know what I mean, on the video itself. I don't know why it does not like rendering that very well. I mean, obviously because it's moving entities on the screen, and looks good on the render until I upload it, and then it just looks terrible on YouTube. Maybe it's the resolution I'm viewing, or I don't know.
Interesting. But yes, and my B-roll for June has been delayed. It will be coming. There is content there. I just haven't edited it all together yet.
Looking forward to it.
You do love it, so.
Well, I'm starting to watch some videos again. When I'm doing my solo off-screen work on Farm Sim, that's when I've actually got time to watch the videos while I'm still, you know, like I'm not using up bandwidth that I need. Like if I'm playing Minecraft, for instance, I can't really watch videos, so.
Yeah, because usually you're on a server, and yeah.
It's laggy enough as it is.
Yeah, I've discovered something at the moment that's kind of frustrating with my internet connection in my new home. If I'm uploading to YouTube, I lose all connectivity everywhere else. Which I need to get the provider onto, because they said, oh, it's probably because we're balancing the modem and stuff like that. And I go, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that just an upload should not saturate the line that much. There's something wrong.
Does on mine.
It does on yours.
Oh yeah, if I'm uploading something, forget doing anything on the internet.
So you can't even speak on TeamSpeak?
Yeah, but I sound like a robot.
Okay.
I upload overnight after I go to bed, so that alleviates most of it. That's pretty much the way I have to do it. That's why I can only do a video a day.
Okay.
Go
yeah,
round
I think
and round.
for me, I expect a little bit better because I have got fiber broadband. So
I have hamster and the wheel. Yay, it's still the 90s where I live.
It's all good. At least you're organized, so you kind of get stuff going.
Yeah, it's either that or I don't have video, so you pretty much are forced. You gotta organize and plan it all, so.
Yarp.
Worst part is when I forget to render and then I start it rendering and I have to wait around for 45 minutes for the thing to render. Meanwhile, you know, I'm sleepy and it was bedtime and I have to render before I upload, so.
Yeah.
When I
I
forget
did the
it.
same. Easy enough to kind of get distracted.
I love putting up the videos though, so I gotta, you know, take the sacrifice on the old sleep. Everybody watching me is probably dizzy by now because I'm just going in circles, cleaning out the corners. Wow, you caught up to me.
Yeah, I see. Uh-huh. I'm going to do the same thing.
Neat, I can see the inside of my head.
Excellent.
I'm
in
headless. Nothing, it's empty. Oh, no. Stepped in that one.
And I didn't even have to do anything. Wow.
Just softball them in there.
Sometimes the best jokes are the ones that you just kind of get to play on yourself.
I like these little harvesters.
Yeah, they're quite sweet, aren't they?
I'm gonna let you get a little further ahead.
I mean, in all honesty, it would be really cool if the hands did the whole animation of moving the wheel, but that would just be kind of like icing on the cake, really.
Yeah, things like that I don't get too fussed over.
No, I just, like I say, I look at them and I kind of, it doesn't spoil my enjoyment of it. It's just kind of, you know what, it would be really cool if you could do that.
You're in cab then, are you?
Uh-huh.
So just tilt your view up a bit and then you can't see the hands anyway.
I know, I have.
And then you can pretend. That's how we used to do things in the old days. We didn't have the internet and computer games, so we just had to make believe, use your imagination.
Yeah.
So boring.
I'm familiar with the technique.
Should turn around and start going the other way here. Starting to lean one way. Yes?
Yeah, I'm nearly full, so I'm gonna go and empty this, then I'm gonna stick this back and go and get a cultivator, I think.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna take a great deal for you to finish up, I don't think.
No, I can probably finish this without even unloading again.
Ed Zachary.
So I found a nice truck that might be a good replacement for the Zill.
Okay.
Well, not so much a replacement because the Zill will take stuff that this other truck won't, like silage, that sort of thing. It's more of a grain truck.
Okay.
So hopefully, if Kara can get our conveyor belts going, and maybe we'll get a truck. The Brew found a nice, it's an old Zill truck that's got a fifth wheel on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be able to get a bigger tipper that still goes on an old truck. I'll look at the mod. I mean, it doesn't, I don't know, the textures on the video I watched of it didn't look all that great, but I'm not sure if that was the quality of the video or if the truck is just crap, so we'll see.
Very good questions.
Yeah, when you're doing this on your own, it's not a big deal. You find a mod that doesn't work out, it's no big deal, you delete it. But here, we gotta put it on the server and everybody uploads it, and if it doesn't work out, then you got it on your video, and
Yep.
So it's a little more work doing it this way. One of our viewers, Brian Mendoza, sends me a lot of mods that help out.
Well, thank you to Brian then.
Yep.
And thank you to everyone that comments and takes the time to kind of get involved and let us know what you're liking, sometimes what you're not liking, and if there's things you like to see.
I like to hear farming stories, like people who are doing it, and you know, like this is how we do it, and that sort of thing. Those really, I enjoy those.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people out there that watch the videos, so
that's for sure.
You should all raise your right hand and give yourself a pat on the back.
Oh, my shoulder. Too old for doing that. So I was doing some real life logging today with my backhoe and chainsaw. Fun city.
You love it.
Well, it's been a while since I've run my backhoe, and inside the wasps and hornets have been making nests. So as soon as and fortunately today was kind of a cold, rainy day, first one we've had in probably a couple months. So I had a good opportunity to get in there after the fact with a can of wasp spray and just nail them all.
Ew.
Yeah, so nothing like you're working away and you look up and there's, you know, 2 hornet nests right a foot from your head with the hornets working on the nest. Great fun.
Yeah, I should imagine that it would be. I can imagine they're always very welcoming and friendly.
Yeah. Well, fortunately it's early enough in the season that the queens aren't really, they're not aggressive, they're just too busy building their nests, so now's the time to get them. Because you can imagine another month or so when the nest is full of, you know, lots of drones who want to just go and defend the nest.
Yeah.
It can get a little hairy.
Yep. What? I don't need to know what we're seeding on this because I've got the cultivator. Ha ha! Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look here because I'm going to go grab the seeder. I'll have a look as I'm driving along. Reading the PDA while I'm driving, that's always a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. What could possibles go wrong?
Get out of the way, lady. Come on, can't you see this tractor coming through? Jaywalking. Look, there's a crosswalk right over here. I tell you, the people in this town just have no respect for the law.
Or for you.
Well, okay. I am the law.
I was waiting for that. I was setting you up for that one.
Well, thank you.
You see? Not only do I set you up to insult yourself, I set yourself up to kind of say nice things as well. And do movie quotes. And then I forget how to speak.
Really like these tippers. Good animations on them.
That's good.
They look good with the 4 tractors too.
Well, it's good with the blue stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, well, when you look around our yard, we have a lot of blue stuff. Like the Forge wagon, the 2 Fortrits.
That's because red tractors are a pain.
Red cars sure are. Speaking of which, I play Euro Truck. I don't do it on screen, but I do play it once in a while. And there's been a new patch this week. And I swear the cars are suicidal now. Like, I don't know if they did change the AI, but it sure seems like it.
Well, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of people that have asked me to play Euro Truck, and in all fairness, I did download the demo. I did have a look at it, but it's not a game that I see myself enjoying, and I've, like I say, I have tried, so it's not that I'm kind of, I don't like the look of it. I've actually given it a go, and I can, yeah, okay, I've done that once, and I don't feel the need to do it again.
Oh,
So,
it's not for everybody.
Exactly. Everyone enjoys different things. I do quite enjoy Farming Simulator. I find it quite therapeutic, and I find it quite nostalgic. So, which is cool. And of course, I make a lot of mistakes, which everyone loves to see because they like to see how not to play games.
Phaddman plays games badly.
Yeah, I forgot that bit on the title of the channel, didn't I? Jeez.
Well, it looks like we could use more canola, but at the same time, the canola... Let's see, that's a pretty small field. Do we have corn growing anywhere else? We just seeded it on 22, but that'll be for biogas. Let's plant corn there. To switch seeders.
Yes. You realise, of course, because we're going to pretty much get everything done this episode, we're going to have nothing for next episode, so...
We've got 2 more fields to harvest.
No, surely not.
Surely. That's barley this time. This has just been a warm-up. We get the real work starting next episode.
Ah, okay, so you're just kind of waking me up gently. Okay. I appreciate that.
Do you really?
Yeah, of course. I appreciate lots of things.
Oh, not having a good day for reversing.
Oh well.
These seeders are not the easiest to reverse anyway, but even then, so not even on a good day, they're a little bit tricky. Hassie is a lot easier to back up.
Well, I try not to back things up because it's just... it always ends badly for me. Round and round the field, round and round the field, round the field, round the field, round and more, once again. There you go, there's a new version. I'll never remember it, but...
I guess you should sing it once again.
yeah, maybe. Maybe not, because I can't remember it right now. Because it was just... It's in that random... I'm live streaming from my own head. So there's no recording of it. There's no logs. It's just kind of... okay, something's coming out of my mouth, and you can ask me about it in 3 seconds, and I'll have no idea. Part of the beauty of being fat.
Now I'm seeding corn, and I'm not doing it the way that it should be done, which would be you kind of have to go up and down the field on that because of the way you harvest them. But oh well, we're just painting textures.
Exactly.
I don't think in real life I would plant corn on this field. I want something, you know, I'd want something a little more squared.
Well, that makes sense.
Either that or I would square off the field. Maybe plant something else along the edge, something smaller, like, I don't know, carrots or something.
Yep.
My carrots are coming along nicely in real life. Can't wait.
Yeet.
I already started eating field cucumbers. Cherries on the cherry trees have gone by. The birds, we didn't even get to eat any of the cherries. The birds just took them all.
Pesky birds.
Well, they eat them before they're ripe, so that we never get them. You know, as soon as there's even a tint of red on them, the crows get them. Well, crows and robins and towies. There's lots of birds here that like them.
Yeah. I'd have words to have with them. But there we go. What about peas?
Peas. Just had my first big feed of peas a couple days ago. Or, no, I guess it was yesterday. The days all blur together.
So, do you actually bring them in and cook them, or do you shuck them there in the garden and eat them raw?
Actually, what I do is pick them and shuck them when I'm sitting here watching a video or something, because it's a tedious job and it takes like an hour for the amount of peas that I bring in after a day. And yeah, sit here and watch Farm Sim while I'm shucking peas, shelling or shucking, whichever you call.
Either or. You see, I used to get into trouble with my granddad because I would basically take a pod and I'd open it right there in the garden and eat them. And that's my preferred way of eating peas.
Oh, I really like them raw, but
yeah, so.
had them lightly steamed. Lightly steamed is good too, because they're still, you know, they're still kind of a bit crunchy.
A bit al dente.
Exactly. I don't
So
really share them with Elle, though.
Yeah. For those of you that don't like your vegetables, raw peas, try them.
Well, they have to be
sensation.
fresh from the garden, or else they taste like bleh.
Yeah, fresh from the garden, raw peas. But you can, certainly from the supermarkets over here, you can get podded peas that you can shuck, and most of the time they're okay. Sometimes you get some that don't have that nice fresh taste. But there we go.
I'd say peas are probably my favorite veggie.
Yeah, you see,
fresh
I have my... yeah. What about fresh carrots as well?
I like carrots, but nowhere near as much as I like peas.
I'll go along with that.
And potatoes. We have so many potatoes, more than we can eat. Because, like last year, we had... we're just trying different storage methods, and last year did not go well. The frost hit them, or not frost, but it was really cold. We had a cold snap, and basically they all went to mush.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I lost quite a bit. So this year I got probably enough for 2 years worth of potatoes. So we're gonna try this thing called a clamp, and I think that's where you pile them up and then cover them. I'm not exactly sure how to do it yet, so I'll have to figure that out by the time it comes, you know, time to pick them. So I think I told you already about planting them in straw.
I don't remember, but possibly.
Well, so what I do is plant them like basically on a clear spot where you get your dirt, and then you put down a little bit of straw, and then lay the potatoes, like your seed potatoes, on those, and then cover the thing with about a foot of hay. I said straw, but I meant hay.
Hey.
So anyway, you can, you know, like even from right now, I'm already eating this year's potatoes, just stealing them from you lift up the corner of, not the corner, but the edge of the hay, and grab whatever larger ones there are, and so you can eat them right through until fall, until it's starting to get cold, and then that's when you're going to store them. So when it comes time to harvest them, you just peel back the hay, pick them up off the ground, and you're done. Picked about,
nice and easy.
Well, last year picked about 50 pounds of them by hand in about 40 minutes. Which is really fast compared to using a fork, and you don't wreck any because you don't use a fork, so you're not spearing any. I don't know if you've ever dug potatoes with a fork or not, but you know what happens to them.
Oh yeah.
So you don't lose a single one.
Sounds like a very good way of doing it.
Yep. I read a book called what the heck was it called? The author's name is Ruth Stout. She's passed away now, but she was an American gardener. One of those. She's a bit eccentric. Like in her later years, she would go out to work in the garden without wearing any clothes. Like one.
Okay.
A little bit strange.
Au naturel.
Yeah, want it to be one with nature. I guess her husband could tell when she was gardening because the traffic going by would start slowing down all of a sudden. People would be like, what the... Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab the trailer with the fertilizer and the seeds. Oh, darn, I didn't know you were fertilizing. I was going to use slurry. That's okay, we can use that. Lots of fields for slurry coming up.
I didn't say anything to you, I just went and got it to do it. Because I knew it needed doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna need to grab that Hassia too. Yeah, actually, next episode we'll probably end up finishing this field, because there's still a lot to do with that little tiny thing. Where the heck did I park the seeds? Oh, no, I remember. I'm trying to remember where I parked the seed trailer, but it's down in its normal spot, down by where we keep the truck.
Cool. Well, when you get back with that, we'll probably be at that time of day again.
Mm-hmm.
As we so often are. Everyone's going, no! Well, maybe they're going, yay! I don't know. They're making a noise of some description. I can hear it through the internet.
As long as they say excuse me after it.
Well, that's a different kind of noise.
That makes it all okay. Man, this Ford County does not like curbs. Alright, I got the trailer right here.
Excellent, welcome back. So, we're going to finish up the seeding on this when we get back.
Okay.
I should have finished up the fertilizing by then, so we'll see you next time.
Bye for now.